All right, what's going on, everybody? Day one here. We got the axle deadlift on the docket. Just easing up in here, warming on up. All kind of weak going through the weekend. My back was feeling pretty tender. A lot of compression. We hosted a run club, so of course I jumped in, ran my first 5K, and who knows how long, and just that I think repeated impact just was not feeling good. So a lot of compression and just stiffness and quite irritable. Clearly here my mic was not working. I was trying to talk to the cam, but looking like a dumbass. That's how it goes. But anyways, warm-ups weren't feeling terrible. Just kind of average. So here we go.
The 425 here. Hopefully to work in the 450-ish range for a top moderate single. All right, so that was deadlift day, 4 weeks out from Nationals. Worked out to 455 single on the axle, a couple back offsets with 405. Wasn't feeling too bad. Back is giving me trouble a little through the weekend, so there's a lot of compression and tenderness in my low back. So when I went to go try for yoke today, wasn't feeling it. Wasn't happy. Kind of was listening some low back achy symptoms, so skipped it. Just did some kind of preventative rehab kind of style stuff. Yeah, and then axle clean and press tomorrow. All right, day two. Doing some axle clean and press today. Back is still feeling a little out of sorts. Just got this weird pinch, just kind of the left side, kind of in the TL junction, thoracolumbar junction. But we will persevere. Today we're hoping to do about 70 to 75% of our comp weight. So I think that's going to be like comp weight's 230. 75% is 170, low 170s. So 165, 175 in that range. See how she goes. Ooh. Feel that back compression on the jerk. Does not feel good. Try a little traction, see if that helps. Knees feel a little sticky too. All right, 155 loaded up. Oh, nice and chunky. Yes, let's do it. All right, we are loaded up. That one felt pretty smooth. Still going with top end 175. Well, these mean kilos. I think it's technically 178. We're gonna try with wrist wraps today. See if it helps. Typically don't notice wrist wraps really much, but if it's even a fucking sliver, then sliver it shall. Oh. Oh. Nope, don't like them. All right, so day two is done. The max clean press felt pretty good actually. Happy with that. So about 75% for 5 sets of two. Did some close grip block press after. And might come back later, blast a little bit of tricep accessories, but that's the day. On to the next.
Okay, here we're out just practicing. We're also jumping in on record breakers for nationals, trying the one-handed sandbag toss for height. So I've been just doing some extra practice on this foreign, completely new concept to me. So really trying to dial this one in, but it's tough.
Nice. Ah, shit.
Now these are my jerry-rigged sandbags, as I don't actually have any yet. Some are on order. Hopefully they come in soon. But right now it's just some old medicine balls that just keep exploding on me. But we use duct tape, so we can.
Oh, hey, it didn't break. That did, but oops.
So we've got this 20-pound one right here, and then I've also fastened a 40-pounder, just filled it with sand and duct taped the hell out of it. Um, Seeing how long they'll last me, but at least I can get some kind of practice in. Better than nothing.
All right. Wow, this is heavy. Jesus, I'm supposed to throw this over my fucking head. Let's do double first. Unfortunately, confidence is low. What does that matter? Self belief. Okay. One good toss. One good yank at it. Oh, fuck. No. Damn it.
Okay, on to the next day in the jungle. We are going with some frame carry today. As you can see, it's another jerry rig contraption. I've taken the two farmer carry implements that we have, used some old wood, and built a bit of a frame. It actually works surprisingly well, especially when there's weights loaded on. So quite happy with that. This is trying best to replicate doing a wheelbarrow, which is the first event for nationals. Because I don't have a wheelbarrow, but I figured, hey, frame carry, it's going to be similar kind of width and moving there. I've shortened the distance here to 30 feet because for the wheelbarrow we got to go 30 feet, load in the sandbag, and then another 30 feet. I worked up here. This is 450. Feeling pretty good, pretty comfortable. Obviously, you can see here I've raised the pick just to replicate picking up the higher handles of the wheelbarrow as well. And then I worked up to a top end here of 500. I did two runs with this. This is just the first run here, but wasn't feeling too bad. It's been a little sluggish all week, but I'm pretty content that I got it done. Um, was able to do some successful runs there and back. Grip holding up great, so no concerns there. And just practice a little bit more and build on that speed, and we'll have it. All right, final day here. First day under the yoke. I haven't yoked since provincials a little over a month ago. It's just been kind of the most taxing and aggravating. Just feeling a little uncomfortable on my back. It's been off and on lately, so just monitoring that, but feeling good to get under it again today. So worked up to 450 pounds here to do some runs, 50 feet down, 50 feet back. I have to, for nationals, the events will be 555 for 60 feet. load on 50 pounds, and then 605, run it back 60 feet. So it's a hell of a jaunt. So we're gonna have to build this up there. But just was playing with 450 today. It felt heavy. It was it was a burden on my soul. But got her done. Ranged kind of I think to 12 for fastest 50-foot run up to I think 16 was towards the end when I was getting quite fatigued. But we got it in, got it done. Felt completely comfortable. Besides the crushing weight on my body and spine, my femurs were sore after. But that's session one. We're gonna get a couple more in. Just kind of work that comfort, work that speed, and I think we should do okay for that.
All right, that's the end of week. We are about 3 weeks out now. Today is Saturday. Finished off the week with the frame carry 2 days ago. Just did some upper body accessories yesterday, and then today was primarily the yoke. Worked up to 450 for a few jaunts. Um, Easing back into it, haven't been able to do yoke, just having some compression annoyances in my back, so eased off on the yoke till now. But we're ready, back at it next week.